even the chance of returning my daughter, but I assure you I did not plan to betray you. You showed me that the world, my life, is not as pointless as I once thought. My daughter is long dead. Their offer only shows how desperate you have made them.
I'm glad you trust me, but they still plan to launch a sneak attack?
I let them think I agreed, but hear me out. I couldn't risk that someone else in the group was also tempted. They might tell Death's Hand the plan was discovered. This is a chance to isolate the leader of the troops. Death's Hand thinks that he and a group of assassins will enter the temple unopposed. But I have a surprise. I set traps. Remember how I asked Kang for some of his explosive casks? The assassins will be destroyed, and Death's Hand will be yours alone.
Whoa. Then I personally defeat Death's Hand, and the army will fall. I like it.
He's an arrogant one. I doubt he'd consider the possibility that my loyalty to you would be stronger than my fear of him. The bell was the signal. He'll be here. Thank you for this opportunity, by the way. I could never face Death's Hand myself, but I want to make him pay for thinking I would be so weak. Use my daughter against me, will he? Make him hurt.
Very good, Sky. You have proven a useful tool.
Guess again, you slab of rot.
Got him! Slab of rot. Ah! The weaves are here! Scatter!
That should soften him up.
I want that armor in Final
I
Fantasy.
may not be able to fight him while I'm wounded, but at least I did this. I'll go warn the rest.
Go warn the rest.
You have a better grip on your fellows than my master thought. The plight of a dead child is difficult motivation to resist.
Crispy. I think I'm going to take a short break before we continue this conversation. Grip on your fellows. Dorzen, keep an eye on that guy.
Maybe.
Keep an eye on that guy.
Nice lungs you got there.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. We've been going for another 2 hours since our last one. So I'm going to stand up and walk around, chill for a little bit. I'm going to try to beat the game. We're really close. We are really close. I'm going to try to... I know Final Fantasy would have already started by now. But I feel like we should just beat the game. I feel like we should just beat the game. And there's probably realistically only like an hour and a half left of the game, if I had to guess. Yeah, we'll finish the game tonight. We need to. It's just so close that it's like if I put it off, like next stream of Jade of Empires is gonna be so short. So I'd rather just finish it, and then I'd be able to get Shadows of Mordor ready and stuff.
Finish him.
Yep. But I'm gonna take a break so we can lock in for the final stretch here. Oh, it's gonna be good. This fight might be challenging. Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna be as bad as that fight earlier. Kel, you missed some Rage Doa. You missed some Rage Doa, man. But there was a really annoying fight. It was awful. Oh, but I will, Exiled. Watch me. Watch me. Sean Bean can't do anything about it. Man, I wish I could have a beer with that guy. Yeah. The whole cast just sitting down for some brews in New Zealand. Can you imagine, man? Right, you tried getting good. I did try. I tried really hard. And I slammed the desk because I could not. I'll be right back, guys. Take a break. Everybody, if you haven't stood up in a while, stand up, walk around, get the blood flowing. It's good for you. Grab some water. We'll be right back. Yes, a desk slam. It was a classic one where my camera gets all funky, too. It was great. I'll be back.
Whoosh.
Kel, do you get PTO? You need a vacation. paid time off, like vacation time that you can like save up so you can like go on vacation and still get paid. 32 days per year. Oh, okay. Okay. You are using that time, right? I think you have. There's been times where you've been like, yeah, I have the week off, right? All right. Back into it. Let's see how this fight goes. I don't think this is going to be as bad because it's like a 1v1, and that's just much easier in this game. It's when there's a bunch of enemies. It's when there's like 2 or more that it gets really tricky. Because this game, Kel, it's not like a lot of games like Assassin's Creed style where like if you're targeting and fighting one thing, the rest of them will wait. They all go after you, man. You don't get to breathe. I haven't taken one yet. Plan on take 4 days next month. Okay. Yeah, you kind of take it in blocks like that. All right, locking in. It is no grip. You rule through fear. I inspire loyalty.
Fear is all that is needed for the masses. That is why I exist. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's hand.
Yeah, it's rough.
Sun Li
It's rough.
commands that you die.
I'm telling you, it's impossible
I
without
must
transformation.
obey. The will of the Master guides me. The strength of the dragon empowers me. I cannot be defeated. I must obey.
Oh god, here we go. A Nightmare as Toddler Crits was brutal. Oh god. Yeah, I'd be interested in Dragon Age on harder difficulties. I'm sure that's hard. 14 days, yeah. Fight as you must, but you will not defeat me.
You know nothing about me, about what I
Back
endure.
up!
Your fists will not defeat me, not
Back up!
while I must obey.
Roll up in my face. Oh. Ooh, level up. Oh, we should save it for if I get into a...
Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. You can't Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be easy.
Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. I'm too much for you. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
Yep. Storm Dragon's too good, man. 1v1s are just not a problem.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Qin ever was. Sun Hai linked him to the
Mass
stolen
Effect 2
power of the
Horizon,
Water Dragon, and bound him to my armor to taunt me. An unrelenting, unbeatable force that wore the face of my betrayal. Now he is mine.
Master Li, listen to me. It doesn't have to be this way.
Do you appeal to my good nature, my conscience? There is no malice in my actions, no lust for glory. I did what had to be done. I had no choice.
Yeah, what Dorazin said.
My brother had no restraint. A world
don't know
under
what he
his
said.
heel would be chaotic and violent. I will bring order. I will ensure that everyone is safe within their roles.
The world is not as cruel as it seems. Your child lives.
What foolishness is this? Death has addled your senses. You bring up memories that are mine alone to bear, and then you claim that they are false? I will not hear this. Your tongue profanes a place in my heart where no one is permitted.
Ooh, he didn't like that. He did not like that. Zhu was meant to kill her. He spared her. It's Dawnstar.
You are truly speaking nonsense. Dawnstar? Ridiculous. But you have no doubt. Your voice is unwavering. You believe this with all your being. You force my hand. I must picture her, unblinded by strategy or hate, and consider what it would mean if she truly were my child. I must answer, it does not matter.
Why not? The death that spurred this was averted. The gods are not so harsh after all.
If I had the emotions you think I should, I would have defended her or died at her side. But her death had no real meaning to me, so neither does her life. I am forced to confess that my first feeling was not sorrow at her loss, but anger at my brother for destroying my possessions in so petty a manner. In the end, it changes nothing.
Doesn't even
I
matter!
intend to make the Empire a better place. As a god, it will be a simple matter. Arise, Death's Hand!
Ah, frick.
You are bound to this power, and you will not stop until this fool is dead.
Oh, man. Why is that intuition? That's... You use everyone. As a spirit monk, I can take Death's Hand away from you.
You have learned much about your heritage as a spirit monk, but you missed the most important lesson. They are all dead. Their skill did not save them. Do you
Hello?
intend to rescue Death's Hand? Perhaps you think you can appeal to his conscience, to the remnants of kin that swim in that helmet.
Maybe. turn him against you and bind him to my will instead. Kin was made Death's Hand after you abandoned him. I'll restore his true self.
Will you? Even if you could, I believe you would find it difficult to release so valuable a tool. Come then. Pit your will against mine. Take him if you can.
Oh, I did it. Oh. Easy. Hitless, right?
Enough! You have cut the strings.
Yeah, the
to
one-on-one
my puppet,
fights are
but you
easy
will
in
know
this game.
defeat soon enough. I
For the
grow
most part.
closer to the heavens by the minute. Take this
Some
corpse.
enemies, not so much.
See if you can throw away such a useful tool. I will face you at the height of my power, in the heart of my empire. Your master awaits you, child.
Please,
Halby.
let me rest. Let my spirit finally have some peace.
Master Lee is right. Death's Hand is too useful to give up. So that's the last character slot that you can get. You can have Death's Hand on your squad. So epic. So cool. It's as if you get like Scion on your team, or like Nihilist to join you. The concept of it is so cool to me. I love it. But that is only for Close Fist, technically. If you want to go that route. We're not going to do that, unfortunately. Death Squad on your hands? Exactly, dude. Imagine. Calm yourself. I will release you from this prison. I kind of want to converse with him a little bit. Do you deserve peace? Despite your later slavery, you helped attack Dirge.
I believed the words of my brother, thinking him wise beyond my understanding. Had I known what would happen, I would have fought to stop them both.
Fair? Ah, you say that because of your fate, not because of guilt.
I do not claim redemption, but the suffering I have endured must be enough to pay that debt. It must.
Calm yourself. I will release you from this prison.
Your master is diminished with my loss, even if he does not admit it. Thank you, Spirit Monk, for letting me rest.
Whoosh. Yeah, Abbott song. No! Not Wildflower! Ooh. Woohoo! Way of the Open Palm. Let's go.
We are victorious, but how long will this peace last?
The day already drags like an overloaded ox. Our enemies should be more efficient.
It's such a good squad, Exiled.
I do not shy from meaningful combat, but eliminating your boredom is not a worthwhile cause to fight for.
If there's no wine, there should be fighting. That's the way of things for a warrior.
There should be like a Dynasty Warriors style game with Black Whirlwind. Be so fun. I trust everyone has recovered from the battle.
We should not take much longer to lick our wounds, even if the victory was ours. No doubt the enemy awaits us.
Emperor Sun Li awaits for us, growing in power. He's draining the water dragon far faster than Sun Hai ever managed.
We'll speak with each of you before we leave.
A good idea. It will allow for some adjustments to the marvelous dragonfly. The landing here was rough.
Bark.
I will ferry whom I can for an initial assault. Give me a few moments. We will leave at your command when my work is done.
Could we speak before we leave? I have concerns.
Uh-oh. That's never something you want to hear the next night. Chapter 7.